Molly where the girls get naked.
Ah,
With that, then that's what she's gonna make it.
What?
The pinnacle of masculinity.
Right.
And I'm not that person.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Two Queer Kings, a podcast dedicated to members of our community, queer and non-queer alike, calling them to come out from the darkness and be their true, authentic selves without fear of judgment. We discuss a variety of topics from mental health to music, relationships, and more. My name is Don Stone. I am your host and co-founder.
And I am Nasir19 on you, your host and also co-founder. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you all for being here. I just want to actually say, first starting out, we've been getting so much love on the Instagram page. I'm just so thankful for everybody who's following and liking and commenting and sharing content. It's amazing. We thank you guys, and you're following like wildfire. You're engaging. You're sending us messages. We love it. We love it. We love it. Thank you so much.
And also, we're filming at night, of course, so please excuse the little light or whatever that I have going on.
Okay,
but that's the only way that you can see me, because I am a beautiful melanated king. And yeah, I want y'all to be able to see me and see my facial expressions. So
Absolutely. Nasir, did you enable comments?
Comments should be able to be enabled. So if people are commenting, drop something down below.
Absolutely.
Let me see. I
just wanted to make sure. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to disrupt the show.
No. Okay.
It is a throne chair. It is a throne chair. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. You ready?
Made by who made the throne chair?
My friend Thomas Wright made this throne chair for a music video of mine. You know, Thomas made this chair. Thomas made this chair, but yeah.
Yeah. So now, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Nasir. Okay, you guys. We really have a good show prepared. We really do. It's late. We don't usually do the show this late. Okay, bear with us as we get through this content. Okay.
So first we're going to start off with our segment, Shit We Saw. So I'm going to pass it off to Isaiah so he can introduce the first clip.
The first thing that I saw. So I have seen this guy on Instagram. His name is Big Sexy Official. I think one of the first memes that really made him famous was "Where the hood niggas at?" Where the hood niggas at? I'm looking for the hood niggas. So look at him. Look at his confidence. Look at him. And I just wanted to share because he's basically the main foundation upon which Two Queer Kings stands. He's so confident.
Who the fuck told you, Hope, that you was above anybody who was serving you? It makes me too hardcore to see people go in restaurants and organizations and businesses and places where people are serving them, and you act like you better than the person that's serving you, but in actuality, the person that's serving you is doing better than you. A lot of you hoes to get a grip on fucking life. Nobody gives a fuck about that Chanel bag that you had to lay on your back.
Girl.
Honey, that's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Let me tell you. Now, I want to get back to him being authentic real fast. He's just true authenticity, and that's why people love him. That's why people gravitate toward him. He's become almost like a media mogul. He has so many. I'm gonna get into it, Mr. Shin. I'm actually gonna kind of like explain what he was saying because I know it was a little low for everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like I said, he was just the true essence of authenticity. And that's what we stand for here. And I just wanted to share him with everybody because I've grown to love him. Actually, I follow him and I love all of his videos and everything. The video, the one where he was going off in the car, he was talking about how people tend to think that they are better than other people, specifically when they're in situations of being serviced, like in a restaurant of some sort. He was very upset about it. I guess he had seen someone maybe, look down upon someone else or, think they were better than someone else. And he felt the need to go in. The very first thing that he said on that video was, "This is my page and I don't give a fuck if you have a problem with it or if you don't have a problem with it, blah, blah, blah." I was like, oh yeah, I'm living for it already because, that's kind of how I feel about my platforms. I'm going to say what I want to say, So that's how he started off. And then he, went into how no one is better than anyone. We all shit. We all have the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
We all die.
Period. You know what I'm saying? And there's no reason whatsoever anyone should think they're better than anyone. So
yeah, we just want to give a dedication to Big Sexy Official. Thank you so much.
He is amazing. Love him.
So now I'm going to get to some shit I saw. So for me personally, the next thing I saw was something that was shown on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Now, Real Housewives, they have a number of franchises, and they just started a new franchise called Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And one of the cast members has an interesting story. I want you guys to take a look.
It was awesome. Did you do your 10-year anniversary? Yeah. I've been married 21 years, so I know.
Everyone in Salt Lake City knows the story about Mary and her step-grandfather.
We were kind of a, I would say, arranged marriage type. It was kind of in my family's will for us to marry.
She said, if anything ever happens to me, Bobby, I won't marry one of my girls because they'll look out for you.
We're blessed to this day because of it.
I don't give a shit that your biological grandpa, step-grandpa, weird.
Oh my God. Talk about it next year.
Let's get into it. Would y'all marry your step-grandfather or your grandma's, I guess, widowed husband? Would you marry him?
I mean, me personally, I don't see why not. Grandma's dead. And if grandpa doesn't, if grandpa wants me and we're going to be, he has all the money, I don't see why not. Grandma won't know anything about it. So what if the rest of the fucking family shames me? Who gives a damn? I got the money.
Grandma said she wanted
my biological, huh?
Grandma said that she wanted Ashkia said, hell no. No, God, no.
He's not biological grandpa. He's not. And grandpa's gonna be dead soon anyway. Hopefully, No.
And the crazy thing about it, she's a preacher. She's a preacher, and she's married to. It's just weird. I mean, I personally wouldn't, but no judgment here.
That's right. The Lord is the only judge. Who are we to judge? Judge not unless you be judged, bitch.
Yeah. But hey, I wouldn't. I mean, if it works for them, hey. So now into some more shit that we both saw. So Isaiah submitted this, but I'm the gamer, so I'm going to take over a little bit for this next clip. Now, I don't know if you guys know Black Boy JB. I don't know him.
I don't know him either. I just ran across him. I really submitted this to you? I submitted this to you?
Yes, you submitted this to me. Submitted this to me. So you all know the PS5 and Xbox Series X is coming out. Block Boy JB has some interesting things to say about the regarding the console wars. Take a look.
Fuck.
They got pride colors. So PlayStation is supposed to be for the gays and Xbox supposed to be for the niggas. I'm not saying that the gays can't play the Xbox, but I'm just saying Xbox for the gangster niggas.
So if you couldn't hear him, he said Xbox is for the gangster niggas because PS4 had pride colors. So PS4, they released a pride theme around June for Pride Month. But what is also interesting is that Xbox also released avatars for Pride, as well as merch.
Wow. They even went a step further.
Pride flags and stuff like that. So, Isaiah, I'm gonna take it off to you.
I just want to say,
is Xbox gay? Is Xbox for the gangster niggas or?
My concern is, why is it your concern as a gangster nigga or street nigga, as you call yourself? Why is it your concern what the gays are playing, whether the gays are playing Xbox or whether the gays are playing PlayStation 4 or 5, whatever they have now? Okay, so that's just my personal thing about it. Straight men, please stop making gay men your little topics of conversation. If you so have nothing to do with our community, please just leave it be.
I don't know. I just feel like obviously he didn't know what he was talking about, because a lot of these companies, they release a lot of, like, they do the pride thing, which that in itself is kind of, for a monetary game, I guess. I don't think it's really genuine, in my opinion, but obviously he didn't know what he was talking about. So I guess, at the end of the day, it's PS4 here all day. So I don't know, it's Sony over here. But yeah, I think it's just stupid. When people make these comments, it's just really stupid and really dumb. And so something to keep moving forward, something else that I saw was Kiki Palmer. Kiki Palmer, she had a lot to say about EBT cards. So imagine. Kiki Palmer said, imagine if your EBT card can only work on healthy items.
Wait a minute, bitch.
She then went on to say, I'm sorry, I just want to get it all out. Hey Kay Harris, because I can't pronounce her name. I know you just started, but me and my friends were talking about it, and we think EBT cards should only swipe free on all items considered healthy. People in the comments says, as a nurse, that's a great idea. A lot of patients with health conditions on EBT have trouble affording diets that align with their health conditions. And then someone else said, this is such a deeper issue. You have to take into account food deserts and low income areas having, I want to say, a lower probability of receiving healthy foods pumped with, or a higher probability of receiving healthy foods pumped with GMOs or food near expired. So, Stone, what do you think?
Bacon is not healthy. First of all, sir, that's not the truth. Second of all, Kiki Palmer, what do you know about a food stamp card, boo? First of all, I understand now. I don't know what kind of trouble you had back in the day, honey, but I know you ain't struggling with no food stamps right now. If you want to do something for the Black community, I don't think trying to tell the people what to do with their food stamps is a good idea, honey. Because let me tell you, people do it the best they can with their food stamps. I don't give a fuck if you eat with them or sell them or do what you got to do with them, honey. You use your motherfucking food stamps the way you got to. Kiki, please get together with a philanthropist, a real one, and try to get together a plan with somebody who knows their way around the political realm. And don't tell Black people how to use their EBT cards. And don't tell the vice president how to tell us how to use our EBT card. Thank you.
So I wanted to point out this comment, bacon is healthy. And I agree. I mean, even though I don't agree bacon is healthy, but depending on who the person is with their views of healthiness might be completely different. For example, if someone wants to subscribe to a diet that involves only fish and seafood, and they believe that that's a particular healthy lifestyle to only subscribe to fish, while someone might be veganism and doesn't support fish because eating high levels of seafood can lead to mercury poisoning, different things of that nature. Who's to say who's right or wrong? I think it's just a difference in diets. And I think where she went wrong was what she said, only healthy items.
You can dictate what the fuck we eat.
Yeah, and people are just gonna make their decisions. I will say that in the Black community, we definitely have an issue with food deserts. I know around from where I'm from, we definitely have like a food desert, and people have to travel at least 30 to 40 minutes to get access to like a Walmart where they have like better selections for foods and things of that nature. So, I'm sorry. So I think that's something interesting to say, but I think this poor people business. Rich celebrities. Celebrities always want to tell poor people what to do. Girl, mind your business.
Stay in your lane. We know how to drive. Thank you. Management.
What'd you say?
I said stay in your lane. We know how to drive. Thank you. Management.
Yeah, and I think people are not going to actually change or try to make healthy decisions until they're willing to.
Right, because food stamps already buy anything you want to buy cold. You can buy with food stamps. You can get on a healthy diet kick if you want to with your food stamps. Yeah. It's all about what you want to do with your food stamps. Why? Because they're your food stamps.
I was pescatarian at one point and had food stamps. So, I mean, it is what it is. We have a comment. Let's get into the comment.
Water, Miss Charles. Thank you.
What's in that red cup? Oh, Lordy. What is in that red cup? Lordy. But yeah, so last but not least, we want to, I know last episode we touched on King Von's death. More details have surfaced and more craziness has surfaced since we initially reported on that. So let's get into
give it to them, Nasir. I love how he reports to you guys. He's so fucking informative. I fucking love it.
So
shot and killed in a gun battle in downtown Atlanta.
If y'all can't hear it, it's basically just showing clips of what happened. They were at a nightclub.
You can see people scattering last night as shots were fired after the fight outside of the business went out into the street.
Yeah, and the fight outside went to the street, and then it just turned into a shootout after that.
Well, this is an active crime scene with 2 parking lots partially roped off.
Yeah, it's just crazy. And the alleged killer has been arrested. Do you want to read Isaiah?
Well, sure. According to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, authorities announced Saturday they had obtained arrest warrants for 22-year-old Timothy Leaks, who is now facing a felony murder charge. A spokesperson for the Atlanta police told the outlet Leaks was in police custody at Grady Hospital, where he is being treated for a gunshot wound. So not only were you shot, fucker.
So it started with 2 people shooting, 2 camps, different camps shooting, and then that transitioned to a police shootout. Academics have reported on Lil Durk finding out that King Von had passed while on IG Live, and 6ix9ine left a laughing emoji, which is very troubling. Very
disrespectful. So disturbing.
But this is not the first time 6ix9ine has done that. Him and Lil Durk had gotten into a beef recently, and 6ix9ine had in the middle of the beef, he went to go pay respects to Lil Durk's deceased cousin. I think that's who it was, Rip Newsweek. So yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Someone, oh my gosh, somebody in the comments said, go do that again, but for Vaughn. This is just crazy. You know, he's a troll. And the whole part, Lil Durk and, I don't know where the Lil Durk and Tekashi beef started, but here's where Lil Durk and King Von beef started. Did you want to read the Twitter?
Yeah, I'm gonna read like the first 2 tweets. Because and you guys, he never actually mentioned Tekashi. He just was subtweeting at the time, but you can tell there was beef. Okay, so it was real like nigga written. So let me try to get it. Damn, I used to love Nicki Minaj. That's the first tweet. I know so many motherfuckers that'll do anything to make it. Go against every moral, break every code, try on every friend just for a taste of the fast life. Desperate, easily moved ass people. Then get the shit and don't even be worth all the loss and pain a motherfucker went through. You chasing that shit. I wonder how many people got killed playing on this internet shit, knowing they ain't like that. I agree with him, especially that last part, knowing they ain't like that, because Tekashi know damn well that he need to stop talking shit about all of these gangster niggas. And I'm not gonna say that Tekashi is not fucking, you know, about that life all the way. Mm-hmm. Like, because he used to be in that shit. Tekashi's going to jail for racketeering. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the gang life. He's paid for clout in the gangs. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been out there. He's escaped death a few times. Fucking cat, like he has 9 lives and shit. But at the same time, just why don't you lay low after a while? You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to get clout so many different ways. You're an artist. Create some art. Do something positive for somebody else. Stop being so fucking negative and just shooting out all this negativity to the world. You're not helping anybody, and your day is fucking coming, pal. Your day is coming.
I just want to say rest in peace to Tekashi. That's what his name gonna be. Yeah, it's just. It seems like his days are going to be numbered. I just don't know once he's off house arrest or once he's released from federal protection how he's going to survive. And yeah, I just hope the best. But it's very disrespectful. I think once you die, I mean the beef is over. Like, it's no need.
Right. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. But see, that's how he can get clout. I'm gonna get clout off that nigga death. You know, I can talk some shit and get some attention. Like,
yeah, and we're not trying to get clout off of his death. I just want to say that because people could say, well, how is that different from what we're doing?
No.
We're just reporting what happened, and just talking about, you know, the topics that's been going on in the past media this past week. So,
and I actually said it in the last episode, not the last episode, maybe it was the episode before last. Whichever one it was, I think it was last episode. When we were talking about King Von, I said I hate death and I hate early death. Those things, you know, I don't care who it is. I don't care who's died unless they were a shit human being. I don't care. It's death and it's permanent and it affects so many different people, you know? And so it's just like, I always have a soft heart for death wherever somebody is, you know, leaving the earth. That's a fucking big impact and not necessarily a positive one. Mm-hmm. So that's how I feel about it. And, you know, especially if there's a big person in the media like King Von, Pop Smoke, who's affected so many people with the music in a positive way, you know, it's gonna, we're gonna talk about it because people are out there, they can resonate with it, and that's what the fuck we want to do is resonate with the audience.
Yeah. So, that was shit we saw. So now we're going to move on. Is that everything? I feel like we covered all the topics. No?
Yeah. We ain't leaving nothing.
I think so. That was the last thing. So before we're going, let's take a quick break. So before we get into our main segment, we're going to take a quick break. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
And we're back. So thank you guys for being here. This is Twoqueerkings, a podcast where we talk about relationships, music, and so much more, and how it's affecting the queer community. I'm Nasir19 on your co-host, and I'm gathered here with D Stone. So let's get into our main segment. Drum roll, please. Gay culture and media today.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna pass it off to you, Stone. What do you
Yeah.
when you hear gay culture and media, what do you think?
Opening concept. Okay, so you guys, I just want to say, okay, yeah, career. I didn't see this career before you stopped. Yeah, King Von was just coming up. It was a shame. It was a sad, sick fucking shame, and that's why I was hurt when I heard about it, and that's why we talk about it on the show. Death is final. I don't care who you are. Big impact, small impact. Okay, back to it. So, opening concept for gay culture in the media, you guys. I actually came up with this one because I like it. I like it a lot. First thing, gay culture in the media allows everyone to be who they are without fear of judgment. Okay, because it hasn't always been portrayed in the media at all. You know, so that's something people started doing within maybe the last 10 years blatantly. Now you had some people who, went against the grain back in the day, like Prince, you know what I'm saying? And some other people who I read about yesterday, but I can't really think of right now.
Prince was gay.
He wasn't gay, no, but think about the gender fluidity that he created in the media. You know, Prince will wear a dress on your ass. Prince will wear some high heels on your ass, bitch.
And makeup.
Yes, makeup and all, face beat for the gods, honey. You know, so that was great for back then, and he paved the way so that people like Harry, what's his name? Harry
Styles.
Harry Styles, Prince ran so motherfuckers like Harry could stroll, bitch. But anyway, it allows everyone to be who they are without fear of judgment. And what it is, it's like we can look into the media, because that's what we're doing anyway all day on our screens, and say, hey, people like me are being portrayed, and that allows me to understand that it's okay to be who I am. That's so huge because so many people struggle with that in the queer community. It's not all right to be who we are. That's what we've been taught by so many people in our lives, by society, even authority figures. And we're not ourselves because of fear of what, Nasir? Crap.
Criticism, rejection, abandonment, and punishment. Crap.
Write that down, people. We're not being ourselves because of fear of crap. But oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Nasir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt.
Talk.
No, but me personally, when I think of gay culture and media, I definitely think it definitely has gotten better over years. I think initially something that first comes to mind is in Living Color, the two guys, Jamie Foxx and I forgot one of the Wayne brothers, but when they did the two snaps in a click, and I think, basically it was a portrayal of like these two very flamboyant men per se, and like typical, gay character. And now we have shows like Pose, we have shows like Empire.
Yeah. And let's throw out that statistic about Pose. When Billy Porter and that young boy had sex on television, that was they had set what do you call it in law? A precedent. They had set a precedent. No one had ever done that before. You had never seen two African American men or two men, I think. I don't know. But on television actually having sex prime time. That had never been done. And they did it recently, last year.
Yeah, it was really interesting. That Pose is definitely a show like one of its kind.
I love Pose.
Yeah, I love it. It's so sad, but I love it. I love that show.
It is sad, but it's also, it's like, I don't know. What it does is it allows you to say, like, my life isn't that bad. I mean, these people go through some shit.
I agree. I mean, we didn't have to live or survive through the AIDS epidemic or Yeah, but yeah, now that when I think of other shows, I think of How to Get Away with Murder, and
Mm.
I think definitely now we have this portrayal of like the macho, very masculine gay
Gay?
guy. And I
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I think we need to get to a place where people are like, I don't know, it's either you're very femme or you're very mass. It's never someone who's in
In the middle.
between. Yeah, in the middle. And I just wish we saw more.
More of us, because I
Mhm.
think that's what you're saying. Because I
Yeah,
mean, you're right. They're either going to be really bold and hi,
yeah.
yeah, or
It's like a model, basically. Or
absolutely.
they're very femme, like, hey, or they're the sassy best friend and stuff like that. And yeah, which I mean, I might have that in me, but I mean, that's not always a
Oh,
representation.
who I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's some good stuff, Nasir. That's good stuff.
and yeah, when I think of polls, that's probably the closest I've seen where it's like a variety of
Yeah,
characters. Not alone transgender people
right.
on television. I would have never thought like years ago that you could see people like that on.
That's because you couldn't. That's because you couldn't. Because you couldn't think of it like that.
Mm-hmm,
It wouldn't have happened. You know,
mm-hmm,
I think what happened with Pose is they said, "Hey, we're in a perfect period in time where if we give the people this right now, they're gonna eat this shit the fuck up." And that's what they did. They gave it to us, honey, and we what? Ate that shit the fuck up.
mm-hmm,
I love that shit.
mm-hmm. And I think, yeah, I think we just have a long way to go. Now I don't want to switch topics too far, but I also
Oh,
think we've come a long way for like music representation as far as
yeah,
gay people in music.
yeah.
Um, when I think of
Talk about it, P
I think
Valley
of
down
P
in the
Valley, yeah,
valley where
P
the
Valley.
girls get naked. What? Y'all
Down
know
in the
that shit.
valley where the girls get naked. If
Ah,
she
if
go
you
with
throw
that, then that's where she go take it. One, two,
one, two,
three,
what?
three, four. Yo, that's my show, bro. That
I
is,
love that shit.
yeah. But yeah, when I think of music and media, I mean, speaking of P Valley, Lil Murder, but I think of
Right.
Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X. I think of
Come on, Lil Nas. Ooh, he takes the best. He has the best photo shoots in the world. He is just
I
and
love his
he takes
visuals.
pictures and dress up in his clothes. I'm sorry, Nasir.
No, you're fine.
But anyway, your people, and you guys, I have to call him out. I don't care. I stand for Jeffree Star. I stand for Jeffree fucking Star. He's in the media, and he portrays that beautiful level of authenticity that we all need to have with ourselves. I just want to say that, that's something that we should embody, if nothing else, from Jeffree.
Mm-hmm.
That level of authenticity. He doesn't give a fuck about what a bitch thinks about him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
And that's something I can appreciate for Jeffree, but other than that, I think he's very messy. And but what do I don't think Jeffree cares what I think, anyways. But I'm broke. So Jeffree, he has millions.
Jeffree,
I think of also Saucy Santana. I think
come
of
on, Francie.
Big Frida, like the king of New Orleans bounce music, like
I love what
Big
my
Frida.
brother
Let me
loves.
tell
Big
you one
Frida.
more time.
I'm not really. I'm not. I'm not. I was going to say I'm not that big of a RuPaul. RuPaul has paved the way. RuPaul has paved the way for these people. I was listening to something he was talking about. He was talking to Oprah. I love when Oprah talks to people because she gets people on this common level ground, honey. And she talks to people about this one thing. What does everybody want? She talks about the one thing that all human beings have in common. And she likes to understand what that means to you as a person. And I just love that. I'm just like, feed my soul, honey, and Super Soul Sunday. I get into it, baby. Talk about who is she going to have up here today.
Yes, I love Oprah when Oprah does that. But RuPaul, yeah, he's been famous since the 90s. You know, I went to New York, and when I went to like Madame Tussauds, like the wax museum, he was in there. And it's just, yeah, I definitely think like he's definitely paved the way for a lot of queer representation in media. I'm just so excited to see where we could go from here. I do think we have some way
The
to
sky
go.
is the limit. The sky is the limit.
Mm-hmm.
The sky is the limit. There are so many people. Now, there's somebody who I want to say I feel like this person doesn't get enough credit at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that person is Candy. I didn't forward this information to you or anything like that. I'm just thinking about it, because this is our talk.
Mm-hmm.
The person's name is Candy. Now, Candy is a nigga that dress up, huh?
Jay Will.
He a rapper. Well, she a rapper. I don't know. Huh?
He do skits too, right? Jay Will? Are you talking about him?
No. I don't think his name is Jay Will. His name is Candy.
Does he wear long nails?
Yes.
His real name is Jay Will.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know that information. Okay. Thank you, Nasir. Nasir's on everything media. He knows this shit, you guys. Research and all. But anyway, that motherfucker can rap his motherfucking ass off. And don't nobody give that motherfucker no motherfucking credit. Why? Because of the way he presents himself. The world is not ready for that shit. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all can learn and embrace a motherfucker, you open yourself to some true fucking art, because that motherfucker is sickening. Okay? That motherfucker rap his ass off.
And when you said speaking about rapping, I don't know if you saw this person, but We Love Shay. I don't know if you heard of that person before.
No.
We Love Shay.
No.
We Love Shay. He's an Instagrammer, YouTuber, as well as he's on Bingo, that live.
Oh, Bingo.
He's extremely talented. Like, if you ever looked up one of his like freestyles, he can rap really well. And yeah, I think they're just not ready for a lot of. I don't think mainstream media is ready for someone who presents femme but who's masculine
at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
Some of these trans bitches be topping niggas, and it be like, what? I'm confused. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Can we?
Yeah, no, you okay. Go ahead.
You're spewing off. I'm spewing off too bad, but I'm just saying. It's a little confusing, but we can get into it later if y'all like.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but yeah. So yeah, and what do you think? Like I said, I think we still have a long way to go as far as what is represented, because I definitely think today in modern society is like we're represented as hypersexual, and that's not always the case. I mean, I think it's definitely the case sometimes in the community overall, but I definitely don't think that
we should be represented in that way all the time.
Yeah.
It is quite sickening. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say that.
What you gonna say?
Nothing, bitch. I'll tell you when we get off, bitch.
Okay. Yeah, you have to tell me. You'll have to tell me.
Yeah.
But, I definitely think we have a long way to go, because I think a lot of times, when you do have a gay person, it's always like a gay guy hooking up with a girl and a guy, or his first scene is like, bam, sex, or
right, or that's the first thing he's interested in, like he got a gay magazine or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's just a little, it's weird how they do that, but I think
I have to say, but we don't help. The gay community don't help. Showing flesh. Bitches gotta be out. You know what I'm saying? Gotta show the little stuff. They can't help it. They can't help it. Shit, niggas like it. It's wonderful. But at the same time, it does represent. We are all about the lust. We all about the lust. All about the flesh. But let me tell y'all something. Homosexuals love, and we love very, very hard. Management.
But yeah, I think we had a good conversation so far. Is there any more like lasting comments that you?
Yeah, you guys. I see Mr. Boswell.
To add towards the conversation. Do you have any?
Oh! I thought you said something about comments. I thought you meant other comments from them, not comments from me. But
no,
me comments. Yeah, I do feel like we could go a lot further with it, and have a little bit more representation, like we said earlier, have a little more representation of a mixture of feminine and masculine, because that's a true representation of who we are. We're not just, all femme or all masc, because that's definitely not the fucking case. If that was the case, it'd be a fucking perfect world, and
yeah, I agree.
What it is. So we want to see more of that, and then I'm also just glad about what we already have. I'm very grateful for what we already have and what we already see. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I used to only be able to see gay shit on Logo and Degrassi.
Yeah,
but now it's everywhere, bitch. Everybody's doing this shit. I mean, I shouldn't say it like that.
Yeah,
but everywhere, bitch. It's accepted. It's accepted. Wholeheartedly. Like, we're humans. We're human beings, and that's just understood. And I love it. I'm great.
Well, we're not going to hold up too long. I just want to say thank y'all so much for being here.
Absolutely. I had a wonderful time. Wonderful.
Yeah, let's get into all the people who supported today. And
let's get into it.
Antonio Sherry, thank you so much.
Yes, my throne chair. Miss I love you, sister. Mwah.
Kyrie Boswell, thank you, cuz. Thank you so much for your support.
Yes, that was some true engagement, Mr. Boswell.
Yes. Thank you so much for engaging so much with the show. We truly appreciate it. You can follow me on my personal Instagram at Nasir19 on you. How about you, Stone?
At DStone2K20. And please, y'all, follow me on Twitter, because I'd be talking so much shit on Twitter. _STIZZ_. I've been talking a lot of shit lately, and I have remorse about it. Please
You also can follow us on Twoqueerkings on IG at TWO Queer Kings on IG, and also follow us on YouTube. You can just search Twoqueerkings, and that will pop up. And someone's asked, when do we go live? We generally try to go on Saturdays, but it's Saturdays. It just works on whatever our schedule is. Before we leave, do you want to get into what we've been listening to lately, or
drop you gonna motherfucking cop ho?
Drop you gonna cop?
Motherfucking cop ho? Hey. Drop you gonna cop. So I want to say that I'm loving Kid Ken. Kid Ken, Thomas and I were listening to him in the car earlier, and he was banging. Was he not, Thomas? He was banging. Thomas says he was banging you guys. He's shy. Don't be bashful, bitch. No. But no, Kid Ken. Yes. He has an album. I think the album is called Kids Play. It's called Kids Play. It's really good. It's awesome. It's like trap themed. He's a little gay rapper out of don't give me the line. I want to say he's out of Chicago. Chirac. Yeah, that sounds about right. I want to say he's out of Chicago, but Lil Shorty done made a big name for himself. I mean, he's huge. He's really big, and is he
an LGBT rapper? Kid Ken?
He is.
Yeah.
He just be giving it to you. Talk about the authenticity that we're trying to convey and that we are trying to rip out of you guys. Please come out from the dark, be your true authentic self without fear of judgment, because that is what people love. That's what people want to see, from soul to soul, from me to you. You know what I'm saying?
So
you guys.
And we always interrupt each other.
Talk, bitch, talk.
We always interrupt.
Okay, I'm gonna say it then. Yeah, that was it. When I drop you gonna cop. I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say. Now you just
so basically, what I was gonna say is that King Ken, he also has a song out with Deli Boy. Deli Boy, I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, the name of the song is called Freestyle.
Yeah, and I like Deli Boy. He went viral on World Star for a song about bisexuality. But he was really dope. He was really dope. And it's cool to see like the camaraderie between them two.
They are amazing. They take these cute photos and they rap together beautifully. And they have a call and response thing when they're rapping. Like, I'm gonna say a line, you say a line, I'm gonna say a line, you say a line, and it really works out. I need to do it with somebody on a feature. It'd be cute.
Yeah, that one song you had with that girl, I really liked.
Talk my shit.
Yeah.
With a little ass dick. That's my sister. She was popping her shit on that shit. Yeah. Talk my shit. That's on Proclamation, y'all. Listen to my mixtape. It's great.
But for me specifically, bop that or drop that I'm going to cop is I've recently heard this ad, this song being promoted on an Instagram ad. It's called Santos Party House featuring Big Crit, Wiz Khalifa, Currency, and a couple other people. The artist is called Smoke Dizza. Oh, let me not.
Let's just send that to me in a text message.
Yeah, Smoke Dizza. Well, I don't know if y'all can see that, but Smoke Dizza. And he samples Groove Theory. I don't know if you heard that song. Move your body, move, da 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 da. Hey, Mr. DJ, you know that song?
Mm-hmm.
On and on. Yeah, well, he samples Groove Theory and he puts it in the song. And it's just a dope song. It's a dope song with Wiz and everybody. And even though they're not gay artists or anything, it's still a dope listen to. But yeah, those are drops that we're going to cop. Any more closing comments before we get out of here?
I wanted to say any more drops you look at, y'all. I just listen to so much motherfucking music, and I be wanting to share it with y'all. I'd be like, well, I'm gonna give him this, I'm gonna give him this, I'm gonna give him this. I can't remember shit. But and then there's a single that Kid King got too. So I gave y'all the song that I wanted y'all. I mean the mixtape that I wanted y'all to listen to, or that's actually an album of his. I'm sorry, I'm fucked up. Album. Then the name of the song is called Gold Digger. He got a song called Gold Digger. Y'all go check that shit out. He is dope. Oh, another drop everybody need to cop. Okay, so a friend of mine, his name is Maestro. He dropped a video. You guys check it out. It's on his Instagram.
Promote it.
Yeah. At his Instagram, I think it's _ Maestro. That's it. _ Maestro. MAESTRO. Maestro, you guys. Check it out. The video is dope as fuck. Really dope.
Alrighty. Well, thank y'all so much for being here. Isaiah, let's just pose in the camera so we can get a nice thumbnail. Like,
okay. Hold on, bitch. Give me a few, because you can take some. I'm stupid.
Well, thank y'all so much for being here. I truly do appreciate it.
All the love.
Follow us on Twoqueerkings on Insta and Twitter. We haven't posted nothing on Twitter, but follow us on Twoqueerkings for more queer content. Follow me at Nasir19 on IG. Follow Stone at DStone2K20 on IG. Our cash apps are also our names, so if you want to show your support for the show, you definitely can. Thank y'all so much for being here. And stay here and stay queer. Thank y'all so much, guys.
Wait a minute, Nasir. Please don't cut me off yet. Don't cut me off yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was brought to my attention that I spelled Maestro wrong. So so the actual name for the Instagram is _ MAESTRODOE. Maestro Doe. And that's a cop y'all need to. That's a drop y'all need to cop. I feel like I had some more drops y'all need to cop. I don't know, but when I get hold to them, I'm gonna start writing these bitches down for y'all because I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for watching my motherfucking show. I love it.
Thank y'all so much, and stay here and stay queer.
Stay queer.
Have a good one. Have a good night, and thank y'all so much for the love and support.